Hello kids, Shubhamangalam at Little Scholar High School. Myself Mrs. Nazrina taking standard first subject English. Standard first subject English. Today we will discuss new lesson. Lesson number 15. Lesson number 15. HAS has. HAVE have. HAS has. HAVE have. When to use as and when to use have. Has have. Has have. WEVUSE use. THE the. WORDS words. WORDS words. HAVE have. ANT and. HAS has. Have and has. TO2 SHOW show. SHOW show. THINGS things. To show things. THAT that. BELONG belong. BELONG belong. TO2 US us. We use the words have and as. Have and has to show things that belongs to us. We use these words have and as to say when the things belongs to us. Now, I have a scale. I have a scale. Yes. To show the belongings, things belongs to us or someone, we use have and as. To show the things belongs to us. Yes, if the things are belonging to us, we use have, and if the things belongs to others, we use has. Have, has. Yes, I have a pencil. Yes, I have a pencil. He has a pencil. He has a pencil. I have a pencil. He has a pencil. So, to show the things belongs to someone, we use these words have and as. Have and as. Yes, is it clear? To show the things belongs to someone, we use the word have and has. I have a book. I have a book. He has a book. She has a book. Yes, things belongs to someone. To show that things belongs to us. WEVUSE use. HAS has. We use as. WHEN when. WEVTALK talk. ABOUT about. ONE one. PERSON person. or THING thing. We use as when we talk about one person or thing. When we talk about one person or thing, we use has. We use as when we are talking about only one person or one thing. We use has. We use has. With. He means how many? Only one boy. He means he is used for only one boy or one man. SHE she is used when we are talking about one girl or one woman or one lady. It is used for things when we are talking about things, only one thing. He only for one boy, she we use only for one girl, and it we use for only for one thing or one animal. Yes, so has is used when we are talking about one. As is used when we are talking about one. Like he has a pencil. She has a pencil. It has a scale. It has a tail. Animal. For animals we use it. It has a tail. It has a tail. He has. Have will not come. He have will not come. He has. He means here we are talking about only one boy. So has. He has a pencil. She has a eraser. It has a tail. It has a tail. Here he, she, it is used when we are talking about only one person or one thing. And as is used with. Has is used with one boy. Has is used with one girl. As is used with one thing. Yes, when we are talking about one, we use has. And to show the things belongings to someone, we use as when the things are belonging to someone or ourselves. He has a pencil. That means the pencil belongs to him. She has a she has a eraser. She has a eraser. That means the eraser belongs to her. It has a tail. It is a monkey. It has a tail. The tail belongs to monkey. It has a tail. Yes. WEV, use, HAVE, have, WHEN, when, WEV, TALK, talk, ABOUT, about, MORE, more, THAN, than, ONE, one, PERSON, person, one person or thing. We use have when we talk about more than one person or thing. When we talk about one person or one thing, we use as to show the things belonging to someone. It may be one girl or it may be one boy or it may be one thing. To show the things belonging to one, we use as. To show the things belonging to many. To show the things belonging to many, we use have. They have a big house. They have a big beautiful house. They means how many? One. They means it may be many. It may be 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. They means many. We use they when we are talking about many. So when we are talking about many, we use have. They have a big beautiful house. They have a big beautiful house. That house belongs to them. Yes, the things belongs to someone. We use has and have to show the things belongs to someone. So they have a big beautiful house. They have a garden in front of their house. They have a garden. They have a garden. They means many. So when we are talking about many, we use have. They have a garden in front of their house. They have a mango tree in their park. They have a mango tree. They means many. When we are talking about many, we use have. Now W-E-V. V means how many? V means you and somebody. You and many. V means you are also involved. V means more than two. Yes, more two or it may be more than two. When we are talking about we have. Yes, we have a pencil. Now, we use have when we talk about more than one person or thing. We also use have with I and you. WEVALSO also. USC use. HAVE have. WITH with I and you. I and you. Now say when we use have to show something belongs to many people. To say something belongs to many people, we use have. They have. We have a pet cat. We have a pet cat. We many, no? We, you and it may be somebody or you and it may be many. So we have a pet cat. We have because we means many. So we are using have. Now, we also use have with I and you. Now, I means how many? One, ourself. When we are talking something about ourselves also, we should use have only. Here we told when we are talking about one, we should use has. But with I, you should not use has. Yes? When we are talking about one person, one girl, one boy, one girl or one thing, we should use has. But here I means how many? One only, ourselves. When we are talking something about ourselves, we should use have, not as. Okay? When we are talking about one girl, one boy or one thing, we will use as. But when we are talking about ourselves, I means how many? One only, no? But we should use have only. I have a scale. I have a book. I have a board. I have a razor. So the things belongings to oneself, yourself. I is used with have. Have should be used with I. And also you. You have a scale. You have a razor. You means how many? You also it may be one or many. You means it may be one or many. You means when now I am talking to many of you. So you means many. Or if I am talking to one also, I will say you. Yes, you are a student. You means it may be one or many. With I and you also you should use have only. I have a scale. You have a scale. Yes, once again shall we read? When we use as and have, we use has and have to show things belongings to someone. Things belongings to someone. We use has when we talk about one person or one thing or one animal. We use have when we are talking about many. We use have when we are talking about many. And also with I and you. I and you also we use have only. When we are talking, when we are showing something belongs to ourselves and somebody, I and you also we will use have only. W-E-V-U-S-E use. T-H-E the. W-O-R-D-S words. H-A-V-E have. A-N-D and. H-A-S has. T-O-to. S-H-O-W show. T-H-I-N-G-S things. T-H-A-T that. B-E-L-O-N-G belong. B-E-L-O-N-G belong. T-O-to. U-S us. We use the words have and has to show things that belongs to us. We use have and has to show things belongs to us. Things belongs to us means many. Us means all of us. Us means all of us. So things belongs to us. We use have and has. W-E-V-U-S-C use. H-A-S has. W-H-E-N when. W-E-V-T-A-L-K talk. A-B-O-U-T about. O-N-E one. P-E-R-S-O-N person. One person. O-R T-H-I-N-G thing. P-E-R-S-O-N person. T-H-I-N-G thing. W-I-T-H with. H-E he. S-H-E she. I-T it. H-E he. S-H-E she. I-T it. We use has when we talk about one person or thing with e, she, it. W-E-V-U-S-C use. H-A-V-E have. W-H-E-N when. W-E-V-T-A-L-K talk. A-B-O-U-T about. M-O-R-E more. T-H-A-N than. O-N-E one. P-E-R-S-O-N person. One person. O-R T-H-I-N-G thing. One person or thing. We use have when we talk about more than one person or thing. When we talk about more than one person or thing, we use have. When we talk about one person and thing, has. W-E-V-A-L-S-O also. U-S-C use. H-A-V-E have. W-I-T-H with. W-I-T-H with. I and Y-O-U-U. We use have with I and you. Now examples. Use of have as. Here some dashes are there. You should fill these dashes using have, has. Have, as. I dash a pet cat. What you should use with I? When we are talking about something belongs to ourselves, I. What should come? I. We use with I. What we should use? Have. I have. I have a pet cat. I have a pet cat. Yes, when we are talking about I and you. I and you. To show something belongs to I and you also we should use have. I have. H-A-V-E have. A-P-E-T pet. C-A-T cat. I have a pet cat. H-E he dash. A-P-E-T pet. C-A-T cat. He dash a pet cat. He means how many? Here he means only one boy. Yes, we are talking about only one person. He means here we are talking about one. When we are talking about one person, one thing one girl, what we should use? Have, as. We should use has. We should use has. See, he, she, it. What we should use? Has. Yes, he has. H-A-S, has. He has a pet cat. He has a pet cat. When we are talking about one girl, one boy, or one thing, things belonging to them to show, we should use has. He has a pet cat. Now, W-E-V. V means how many? W-E-V. V means how many? V means many. Yes, V means many people. V means many people. We are talking about many. When we are talking about many, what we should use? Have. When we talk about more than one person means many people, we should use have. We have. H-A-V-E, have. We have a pet cat. We means not I, no. We means many. We all. We have a pet cat. S-H-E, she. Dash, a pet cat. She means how many here? She means we are talking about only one girl. She means we are talking about only one. When we are talking about one boy, one girl, or one thing, or one animal, we should use has. We should use has. She has a pet cat. She. H-A-S, has. She has a pet cat. She has a pet cat. I have a pet cat. He has a pet cat. We have a pet cat. She has a pet cat. With I, we should use have. Here, we means many. With many also, we should use have. He means one boy only. So, has. She means one girl only. So, has. Now, next. M-Y, my. S-I-S-T-E-R, sister. S-I-S-T-E-R, sister. My sister. Dash, A. S-K-A-T-E, skate. S-K-A-T-E, skate. B-O-A-R-D, board. Skateboard. Yes. What is skateboard, children? This is skateboard. Yes, you will keep your two legs on that and you will tie your legs to that. You will have wheels to the skateboard. Yes, this is skateboard. Skating. You will do skating. No, skateboard. My sister, dash a, skate, A-T-E, skate, B-O-A-R-D, board. My sister. Here we are talking about how many? My sister means we are talking about only one sister, not sisters. Sisters means many. Only my sister means here we are talking about only one girl sister. Okay, one girl sister. So when we are talking about only one, which word should come? Have should come or as should come. When we are talking about one, what should come? As. What should come? As. When we are talking about one, he, she, it, one, we should use has. So my sister has a skateboard. H-A-S, has. My sister has a skateboard. Sister means only one. We are talking about only one girl here. So we will use as. R-A-H-U-L, Rahul. R-A-H-U-L, Rahul. A-N-D and A-N-J-A-L-I, Anjali. A-N-J-A-L-I, Anjali. Rahul and Anjali. Rahul and Anjali dash a new shoes. N-E-W, new. S-H-O-E-S, shoes. N-E-W, new. S-H-O-E-S, shoes. Rahul and Anjali dash a new shoes. Here how many? We are talking about how many? Rahul and Anjali. How many? Two. One boy and one girl. Two. Here we are not talking about only one. We are talking about two. Yes. When we are talking about two, three or more, what we should use? Have. What we should use? Have. Here sister, only one. So we are using H-A-S, has. Here Rahul and Anjali, how many children? Two. So when we are talking about two or more than two, we should use have. What we should use? H-A-V-E, have. Rahul and Anjali have a new shoes. Rahul and Anjali have a new shoes. Next, T-H-E-Y, they. Dash a pet cat. They means how many people? They. When we say they, that means we are talking about many people. They word is used when we are talking about many people. So when we are talking about many, what we should use? Have. What we should use? Have. They have a pet cat. H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. Very simple, dear children, nothing. When we are talking about one person or one thing or one girl or one boy, we should use HAS, has. When we are talking about many, we should use HAVE, have. And also have is used with I and you. Have is used with I and you. When we are talking about one thing or one person, has. When we are talking about many people or many things, have. And have is also used with I and you. Remember these three, you will be able to fill all the sentences which are used with have and as. Now shall we read? Now what is your homework? Your homework is all these you are going to write in your classwork. Write same in classwork. HW. W-R-I-T-E, write. S-A-M-E, same. I-N, C-W. Write this same in your classwork. All these 4 sentences you will copy, and example of use of have and as also you should copy in your classwork. Shall we read now once again? Yes. E-X-A-M-P-L-E-S, examples. E-X-A-M-P-L-E-S, examples. U-S-C, use. O-F, off. H-A-V-E, have. H-A-S, has. Have, has. Have is used when we are talking about many. Has is used when we are talking about one. I. Have is used with I and you also. Have is used with I and you also. I. H-A-V-E, have. A. P-E-T, pet. C-A-T, cat. I have a pet cat. H-E, he means one boy. He, H-A-S, has. A. P-E-T, pet. C-A-T, cat. He has a pet cat. W-E, V. V means many. V means many. We, H-A-V-E, have. We, H-A-V-E, have. A. P-E-T, pet. C-A-T, cat. We have a pet cat. S-H-E, she. S-H-E, she means only one girl. S-H-E, she. H-A-S, has. A. P-E-T, pet. C-A-T, cat. She has a pet cat. I have a pet cat. He has a pet cat. We have a pet cat. She has a pet cat. M-Y, my. S-I-S-T-E-R, sister. S-I-S-T-E-R, sister. H-A-S, has. Sister means only one. We are talking about only one girl. So we will use as. H-A-S, has. A. S-K-A-T-E, skate. S-K-A-T-E, skate. B-O-A-R-D, board. Skateboard. My sister has a skateboard. R-A-H-U-L, Rahul. R-A-H-U-L, Rahul. A-N-D, and. A-N-J-A-L-I, Anjali. Rahul and Anjali. H-A-V-E, have. A-N-E-W, new. S-H-O-E-S, shoes. Rahul and Anjali have a new shoes. T-H-E-Y, they. H-A-V-E, have. A. P-E-T, pet. C-A-T, cat. They have a pet cat. They have a pet cat. My sister has a skateboard. Rahul and Anjali have a new shoes. They have a pet cat. Yes, in today's class what we have learned? New topic. Use of has, have. Very simple. When we use as, when we are talking about one person or one thing. When we use have, when we are talking about many. And also have is used with I and you. When something belongs to ourselves or someone, we use have. Yes, remember these 3 points, you will be able to write it easily. Okay, what is your homework? These 4 sentences you will copy when we use have and as, and also these examples you will copy in your classwork. Yes, after writing you will read. While writing also, you will say each and every word and write. Okay. Each and every word say and read and write, and also all these 7 sentences should be in your classbook. Do your work neatly. After writing, you will read. You will read. Some more we will do use of have and as in next lesson. At that time, you should be able to give answer in which place we should use have and which place we should use has. Okay. So read after writing. Read. Complete your work with good and neat handwriting. Thank you, children.